normal time for doing our lives. I'm way off from my normal time, but I've had company this week, and so we have just come home from physical therapy because we got home in time from our trip today to do that. Both my husband and I have physical therapy, so we are going to open our SoftFlex Design Challenge Kit. I think it's called Something Wicked or Wicked Brew. Let's see, what is it called? Wicked Brew Design Kit Challenge. So we're going to open that today. I know I don't normally do these live, but I thought it might be fun, so I figured we'd give it a go. I know that Sarah had already done hers. She was just finishing it up. Hi, Heather. When I got home. Now, I gotta tell you, to be perfectly honest, I get given these kits free. But any other items that I want to purchase, like the extra strands or things, I have to purchase myself. But this particular package was $44.95, which is quite a bit more than they have been in the past. So I'm hoping there's something interesting in here. Hi, Leanne. SoftFlex is a small business located in Sonoma, California. Their main, hi, Georgina. Their main thing that they started with was beading wire, which is the only beading wire I will use. I love their beading wire. It's the best. But they say that their design kits normally retail for $36.95, and they'll include everything you need to make some jewelry, other than, of course, your tools. Hey, Donna. But this one was a bit more expensive. I don't know if they have any left. I didn't check. And the next kit is out today. What did they call it? Thanks a latte. I caught the end of Sarah's reveal, and she said that they were going to give 5 gift cards to Starbucks with the Thanks a Latte kit. So that's pretty interesting, though I don't go to Starbucks. I don't drink coffee. So if I end up having to getting one, it will get passed on to somebody else. So anyway, we open these on the last Wednesday of the month, which is, of course, today. And so we're going to get this little package open and see what we've got in here. But hi, Carolyn. So I haven't opened it at all. So we're going to pull out our little bits and pieces here. One thing they give us is our card here. That comes in every one of our SoftFlex Challenge kits packages. It is the it's first side is the ways to contact them, their website and their phone numbers, and the other side talks about our kit. So let's turn down, and we'll read our card here, and then we'll see what we got here. Hi, Kimberly. So I hope everybody's been having a nice day. Here in Montana, it's been really, really nice. It was about, I don't know, in the mid to high 70s. And so we had a really nice drive and fun time. Hi, Heather. I'm going to see what strikes me. I may just open it, and I may decide to create. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, this was sort of impromptu, but I have missed you guys. We needed to have a chat. So anyway, this is our card that comes in every one of the kits. And like I said, their information to get hold of them is here. And then on the other side is the directions for your monthly design kit challenge. Number one is buy your mystery kit when it goes on sale. There are limited quantities. I did not check. I don't know if there's any left. Hi, Tina. Number two is join our SoftFlex very important beading studio group on Facebook. Number three, well, if you haven't already, I've been a member for years. Oh, if I'm going to be on. No, I probably won't be on that late, Heather. I don't think so anyway. So, I probably won't create tonight. I am going to be live tomorrow because my sister-in-law and my niece will be here. We're going to bead tomorrow. So I'm going to be teaching them how to make earrings and stretch bracelets and a few other things. So we're gonna be live here tomorrow. So no, you can go live tomorrow. I mean tonight. I will not keep you guys on that late. Number three is please do not reveal the contents of your mystery kit when you receive them. This way others can enjoy the surprise opening theirs too. And number four is usually on the last Wednesday of the month. Time and date to be determined. Log into SoftFlex Company Facebook page or YouTube channel and watch them unbox the kit and make a few designs, or you can watch at your own convenience as all videos are permanently available. And number five is now it's your turn. Post pictures of your designs in the VIB group by the deadline posted. Every design that you post is an entry to win our next available kit. And you may use supplies from your own stash as long as we can see kit items in each design, and the winner is chosen at random. Now, when they say it's your turn, they mean after Sarah has done the reveal, which she has done. Like I said, I caught it when I just got home today. So it has been done. Time to put your stuff up if you have the kit. Now, I caught this just at the end, so I did not see the kit at all. So we're going to open this little baby up. Now this did have 2 extra strands you could purchase separately. I did not get them. And I do not know if any of them are still available. So and I will say, if any of you do know one way or the other, you can let us know. It's always good to know these things. Where are my scissors? There they are. I want to cut this little bit of tape so that we can get this open more easily. So this is a pretty paper, pink with some little pretty glitter in it. Here's our package. I can see some beads I like already because I love those pink beads. I'm a pink person. So here we go. Now here's a list of what's in the kit. Usually what's above the line you can purchase at their store. What's under this line is you can only get it in the kit. And a lot of these things they launch, as they call it, today. And so if there's something else you want from the kit, you can always go to the website and see if they have any. So, oh, well, honey, Dorothy, that's no problem. I just came on, and like I said, I just decided to pop on and do a live because, well, I've missed you guys, because I've been gone all week. Stop that. It's trying to refocus on various things. So let's put it all out in like this so it's not trying to focus all over the place. So technically you're not late, Dorothy. I just started just a few moments ago. So hi, Dawn. You just remembered I might come on. Yes. Oh, I think you're right, Dorothy. I think they did have paper with the diamonds are a girl's best friend. These are different kinds of packages, and I like them better. They're from Jesse James, and there's 2 packages from Jesse James, one in green and one in pink. But we'll get to those. The first thing on our list is SoftFlex Black Onyx 0.019 medium beading wire, a 10-foot spool. We always get a spool of wire, and I enjoy that because I generally don't use it all, and then I get more and more. So black, which makes sense. This is more or less their Halloween kit. Next is SoftFlex 2x2 millimeter sterling silver crimp tubes. Right here, they usually give us 20. And that looks like that's what we've got. Now, these work the best with your magical crimpers, because you have to have 2x2 for the magical crimpers. And the SoftFlex ones are really strong, so they work really great. Next, we have silver-plated ear wire with a ball. Looks like we have a few things in this kit, in this little package. So let's knock these out. So we have our ear wires with a ball. There's 2 pair. That's about normal. I generally do not use this type very often. I prefer lever backs or ear studs. And frankly, like I said, my sister-in-law and my niece are going to learn how to do jewelry making tomorrow. So maybe they will like these kind. Maybe they will use them. And if so, that's great. Next is a 12 millimeter lobster claw. Again, I don't generally use these. I do if I'm making something for like that I think will go for like a teenager or something. Because I am getting older there, and I prefer a larger lobster claw. So this is a 12 millimeter. I usually use a 15 or a 16, so this will probably go for something for somebody else as well. So, black and hematite hearts. That would be these guys. Aren't they cool? Those are nice. Black and hematite hearts. So put these to the side here. These are pretty. I like these hematite hearts. These are, it says black and hematite, but when it comes right down to brass tacks, it's more or less just hematite. Though I think what they're saying is the black is the center, and it looks like it's got hematite around the edges. So there's those. Next, it says we have teeny tiny black cats. Well, where are these little teeny tiny black cats? Are they in this package? Oh, they are. I see them. Let's get a dish out. There are a lot of things in this package, but here's our teeny tiny black cats here. Isn't he cute? There are 2 of them that I could find right off the bat. And I think that's probably it. I don't see any more black things in this package here. But I like these little guys. They are sweet. Oh, I think those are adorable. So we'll put those little guys right here. Then we have check glass 2-hole pink ginkgo leaves. That's these guys. Yeah, and I don't know how many we have. There's quite a few in this dish. And I will tell you that I will probably separate these things out. I prefer them separated to all together like this. So I will probably get these all out of here and separate them into separate dishes so that I don't have to dig them out later if I want one specific thing. So we'll sort of get these separated, and I will put them in separate little dishes. But I'm not sure we need to do that right now while we're trying to see what all we've got here. This one can go here. You go over here. There, I said we didn't need to do them, and then I'm doing it anyway, aren't I? So, we got the pink ginkgo leaves. Next is check glass pink opal petals. That would be these guys. Now, I can truthfully say, even though I am a pink fan, I'm not sure how much of a fan I am of these guys. It says they're petals, which means they have a hole up at the very top. And we'll have to see how those work. I'm not sure if I like them or not. There, all of you guys go over here. These are all pink. Now that's all the pink gecko leaves right there. So I actually should get a little box to put these in like I do with my SoftFlex, but a lot of time I should say my bargain bead box, but a lot of times they don't have enough that I'd want to bother with putting them in one of those, but I do have some others that I might put them in. So now after our check glass pink opal petals, we have a silver alloy witch hat charm. That's this little guy right here. It's a pity there's not two of both of these because they'd be nice for earrings, but I could, of course, put one on one side and one on the other and make asymmetrical earrings. This is our next thing, and that's the silver alloy wand charm. Hey, Cynthia. So, got that. And then we have two Jesse James custom mixes, a pink one and a green one. Below this, it says there's some yellow turquoise. Oh, these are turquoise. That's nice. And some green check glass green spikes. So we have all our petals over here now, or all our ginkgo leaves here. And we've got some turquoise and some spikes. Well, here's our turquoise, and here's our... Looks like we have quite a few of everything. So if you wanted to use this for like solely for one color or something, I don't think you'd have any problems because there's quite a few of each thing. Well, other than the green spikes, which is fine by me because I'm not fond of spikes. So anyway, we have only, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spikes. But we have quite a few of the others. I'm not going to bother to count all these out. Pink ginkgo leaves, pink petals, and green turquoise. So those were all in our kit, our little kit here. I'm going to put these guys in this baggie, and we'll get separate baggies for all those, but we'll wait to get that in a bit. Then, of course, like I said, we have the Jesse James bead packs, and we have 2 of those, which is probably why our price was so much more than normal this time, because we have these 2 pretty little bead packs rather than just one. So I'm going to put these guys back in the bigger baggie, and we're going to get our open up our Jesse James beads here. My little kitties deserve their own baggie. That's all there is to it. They're so cute. I do like those little kitties. And these guys will get all their own baggies too. We'll put them aside for right now. So which one shall we open first? Pink or green? I personally would go for the pink, but we don't have to do that. We can go to the green. Oops, where'd we go? My messages just went away. There, they're back. That's good. Okay, so we have, it just says, oh, it does say bead mixes. Now, if they have any extras of these that didn't go in the kit, they will have released these today too. So if you just like, ooh, I like that green mix, or ooh, I like that pink mix, these will be available today. So we want to open the pink one first, Deborah? Okay, we can do that. So, yeah, it says the only things that aren't available out of this kit on their website right now, if you wanted to buy these things individually, is the turquoise and the green spikes. So here is our pink kit from Jesse James Beads. Come on, everybody out. There we go. I really like these packages. I really loved their round boxes, but if I wasn't going to have the round box, I'm glad they use these packages because they're resealable, which is always really nice. So let's see what we got in our package here. Looks like we got some little pink teardrops. Now these are definitely dyed. I say that because, see, this one has some modeling on it. Here, let's get it up where you can see it better. There's a little modeling right here, so these are definitely dyed. We got these, and they're not a rounded teardrop. See this? They're sort of flat. So those are different, and they're pretty cool. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 of those. Then we got, I'm not sure what to call this shape exactly, but there's 4 of these crystals in this pretty pink, in this, it's a different shape. Let's put it in here. So definitely a different shape here. I think they're very pretty. They're faceted, and I really like those. So 4 of those. Looks like we have 2 big faceted rounds in crystal. And then we also have in crystal 4 faceted rice. So those are pretty. Let's go to this side, you guys. So get those separated here. Now, as far as other beads are concerned, the only thing we have left are, looks like pink sea glass, or a matte pink, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 of those. So matte sea glass. And then we have spacers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 silver balls. Now these are hollow. I can tell they are because they're pretty lightweight, and I can see into them anyway. So there's those. And then we have 8 crystal spacers. I love crystal spacers. So those are nice. 8 of those. And then we have 8 silver washers. 2, 3, 4, and 8. And these are nice silver washers as well. So there's our pink little bundle. These are a nice one. I like these. Even if they have some weird dye marks, I almost like the weird dye marks as much as I like this beautiful pink. So let's get the pink back into its little baggie. well, it's not really a baggie. It's really thick, so it's really cool. So we'll get the pink back in here. And we'll get our green open. So there is our little pink bag. I think that had some pretty bad beads in there. Now we have our green bag here. Well, we'll open it if I can find it. There's the opening. And we'll dump this out into our dish. Green. So we have some green ceramic cubes. Looks like there's only 3 of them though, which is sort of strange because Jesse James Beads is generally has an even number, but that's all right. There's 3 of the cubes. Then we have, looks like 4 rectangular. I love this color of green. Now this is my, actually this is my birthstone because my birthstone is peridot. So that's as close as it gets to that. So there's 4 of those. Next we have some black. Looks like black fire polish. 2, 3, 4. That's an oval. 5, 6, 7, and 8 of the black fire polish. Then we have 2 of these black ovals. Oops, don't lose your black oval. It's a pretty little black oval. And these are little. They're not nearly as big as a lot of them we get, but that's all right. I like them. Then we're on to the sea glass again, or the matte beads, whichever you prefer to call them. Looks like there's 8 of these in the green. On you, out you come. So 8 of those in this light green. Again, we have the silver balls, 6 of those. Now these are the same, so if you wanted to mix and match, oops, come back here, you. Between the 2 colors, if you run out from the silver and you're making something green, I guess you could just steal it from the pink. So there's the 6 of the balls. And it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the washer spacers again. But instead of the crystal spacers, we have 8 of these, I think these ones are star spacers is what they call these. So there is our green package. Yes, all of these things are in the kit. So yeah, everything here is in the kit. And according to our list here, you can purchase all of these things individually from the website starting today, except the yellow turquoise and the green glass spikes. These two trays are exclusively for the kit. Everything else you can buy individually starting today. I may have to get me some kitties because I really like these kitties. And then we have the ginkgo leaves, the petal leaves, and our Jesse James in pink and our Jesse James in green. We'll get our green back in here. I gotta say, my favorite thing of all times in this kit is those cute little kitties. I love them. They're adorable. As far as if I was going to say something I could do without, that would be the lobster claw or the ear wires, because like I say, I generally don't use them, and I just dropped one of my, I think it was one of my matte green ones onto the floor. I'm going to have to find that later because we're going to need those. So these are beautiful. These are cute little kits. They're really nice. Got lots of stuff in them. One pink, one green. And like I say, we have all of these items. Our kit, our pink beads, our green beads. The green beads you cannot buy right now, but everything else you can. So that would be cool. And so our little kitties. I can't say that I'm overly fond of the ginkgo leaves. I've never used them before. I've never really had a great desire to use them. So if I was going to do without beads, well, I'm not fond of those daggers either. So either or could go away as far as I'm concerned. But I don't mind having them, but they're just not something I really want. Well, I'm not seeing my bead. We'll have to find it some other time. But this is our kits. What do you think, guys? Well, of course, we also have the wire, the black hearts. Sorry for anybody who came in and missed this. The other portions of this kit is our wire, which is black this time. Some pretty black hearts, a whole strand of black hearts. And our crimp tubes, our lobster claw and ear wires, and lastly, our little wand and witch's hat. So these, they also said you can purchase these individually. Like I said, everything. They said you could buy everything individually except these two. So if you wanted to pop over to their website, because it starts today where you could purchase these things, you could go without any of these items. I still love the kitties. I think they're so cute. Now, of course, I like black cats. I have 2 of them here in my house. We used to have 3 before our Sammy passed away. But, so there's our beads and our hearts. I think these are pretty black hearts. And then we have our little tiny kitties, as well as the stuff to make it and the 2 little charms. So there we go. Hey, Dorothy, welcome to the group. So how long have we been on? Only a little over a half hour. Now Heather is going to be on at 6 in a half hour, less than a half hour, a little bit. So so we'll probably, if we make anything, it's going to be just something really simple and really fast, just so, well, we can make some. I was thinking we could make some asymmetrical earrings with the hat and the wand, if we wanted to do that. They're cute. They would make some cute asymmetrical earrings. If we make earrings with these 2, what color do you think we should make them? What color? Shall we make them be pink, green? We got the black hearts. No, I'm not going to put my little kitties on them right now. I'm not sure what we're going to do with the little kitties. I love them. I think they're adorable, and I may have to get some more just because I do. But I'm thinking we could make some ace things, one with the hat, one with the wand. But I'm thinking in the movie, the wand would go with pink and the hat would go with green. So maybe we should do our asymmetrical earrings in duotones. That might be the way to go. And we could put some little black hearts in just to bring the sides together, so to speak. So we can get a couple of our little hearts out. Oh, I heard some scrambling and I thought, what is going on? It's Lily. We got a new Amazon order today and she decided that she loves the box. So she's climbing in the box. So now we have, I don't think so for the earrings. Here we go, kitties. Go to the side here so you're not in the way. But maybe our green turquoise. These are 2 holes, so we don't want to use those. They won't work real well. So, and I'm not sure about the petals. If we were going to use the petals, I'd want to use because they go like this and would drop down like that. Would want to use probably the daggers so that they were more symmetrical. Actually, let's take this turquoise out. If we want to make it more symmetrical, well, they're never going to be symmetrical because they've got 2 different things on them. But to bring them together, as far as things are concerned, come here, open up, baby. We're going to use the pink on this one. A couple of these. Let's see, this one has we'll just go with the washer spacers. Of course, I have to get them back out of here. They're sort of saying we don't want to come out of here, but we got a couple. That's all we really need is maybe a couple of those and maybe one of our little crystal spacers here. And actually, let's get one more crystal spacer out. We're going to use the green ones on this one, and we're going to put this one together. We're going to put them together sort of the same, except for one's going to have... Thank you, Dorothy. Yes, Rosettes, please hit the like button. That always helps my channel. So now we'll get the green ones out of here. And I like these packages, but they're you got to get your finger right in right place to get them open. There we go. So we need 2 of our sea glass. And then we need, come on, where are they at? There's one of them. Oh, there's more than one. We need a couple of the washer spacers. So there's one, and there's another one. No escaping. I love you too much to go away, but let you get away. So, I love these green ones. I actually have some bigger green ones like this, and so I really, yeah, I like them a lot. So now we need to get some ear wires and some eye pins. So we're going to make them like this with the wand on one and the hat on the other. So we need to get those pins. I'm not sure that I will like my the size I have of silver eye pins, so we may want to just use some wire. We'll see. Oh, these aren't eye pins. These are ball head pins. Not working. So we'll just get out a little wire. No, I don't want 18 gauge. We're going to go with 22. And we don't need a big long strand, just a few inches. Though I generally tend to get extra than I need, but I'd rather have extra than not enough. If I have to remake them, then I just end up using a lot more wire anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to straighten this wire up some that I just cut. Boy, that didn't straighten very well. Oh well, we'll straighten it more as we go. Do a bend. Get our bell making pliers out. Make our loop down here at the bottom. And I'm going to hardwire these on. So I'm going to leave a little gap right here so that I can slide things onto there. So I'll just slide this on like this, and then it's on. And then, of course, we're going to wrap this up. Now, because this is 22 gauge wire, I can actually just wrap this by hand. I prefer generally to do it with my pliers to make sure I have it nice and sturdy enough, but it's not necessary when you're doing things by hand. So, and I actually got that wrapped up a little higher than I want it, so I'm going to just push it down, and then we're going to clip this extra wire off here. Tuck this wire down in here, take our pliers and just squish it down. And we're a little crooked, so we're going to take hold of this and push it so we can straighten it up and push these down some so they're again closer to our loop than I've got them. Come on, you. So now we'll just put our little black heart on the washer spacer, pink, the crystal piece, black heart, and our piece here. Ta-da! Isn't she cute? These will have to turn because she's sitting this way. So because I'm going to put some ear wires on here, these are my stainless ear wires, this stainless steel. I'm going to flip it open, make sure it's working fine. And they both are. So oops, I knocked my chicken down. See my chicken? I got him from Randy. I just knocked him off the shelf. So now we're going to do the same on this one, except of course our hat will go on rather than the wand, and we're going to go with green beads as opposed to the pink. So up and around and over, bring it down, bring it around, leave a gap so our hat can sit into there. I'm a little crooked, so let's straighten it up. Put our hat on here. Now the hat is obviously wider in its loop than the wand is. because it doesn't really want to go on there really well. Come on you. There we go. So we'll just hold these wires together, bring this one back up some here, and bring it around. I think I just wrapped it 2, maybe 3 times. There's 1, 2, and I guess we're going to go with, I think it's about 3. Let's see. Yep, it is. So then we'll cut the extra wire off and tuck it in. Straighten this end up just a little bit. There we go. Now we're going to put our black heart on here. Well, you go on. And just feed the beads on just the same way as we did on this one, except for using the green instead of the pink. So even though these are asymmetrical because they have a different charm and they have a different colored bead, they're still pretty much the same because they do have the same patterning. So now we need to put the ear wires on. Because these ear wires go this way, we want our loop to go this way also because we're going to jump ring these on with some Tinky Tots. So our hat's this way, so we want it to go this way, the same way as our loop at the bottom. So there we go. Do the same over here. Come here, you. And then we're going to stop, wrap these up and around and over. Bring her over this way. Like I said, I am going to jump ring these on, so I'm not too worried about. Boy, are you up way high there. There we go. I'm not too worried about the size of the loop or having them not be tied against each other. They can be tied against each other here. So there's that one. Get our plier, hold it, bring this around. 1, 2, 3. Now we'll trim it off right here. Being careful not to cut your loop off because I have done that before. It's no fun. There's the first one. Yeah, exactly, Cynthia. I think that is the premise of the movie. I haven't seen it, but I think that is the premise of the movie, the play, whatever it is that it's The Wizard of Oz. I just chipped my finger now. Dorothy asked what me and my family will be making tonight. We're not going to do anything tonight. It's going to be tomorrow that we're going to be live tomorrow at my regular time, I believe. And they want to learn how to make earrings and stretch bracelets. So that's what we're probably going to be working on. So that one's a little crooked. Let's not have crooked tops. There we go. So we'll get our, there we go. Get our little our Tinky Tot jump rings out. We want silver, Rose, not gold. And now this one has a definite front and back. Only 2. So we want to make sure when we put our ear wire on that we put it on the proper direction. so that this is not going to the back. So open our jump ring up. Make sure the break is to the top and give it a twist. Now this goes on here. And this is going this direction. The hat doesn't make as much difference because it's not got any particular front or back really. It's just however you want it to sit more. So we will get the hat done. And there are our little asymmetrical earrings with our different colored beads and our different charms. Didn't those turn out cute? So anyway, that is our earrings with using our SoftFlex Design Challenge Kit Wicked Brew. And this is all of our goodies from out of our kit. And I think we had some really nice things. I still say my favorites are these little kitties. Aren't they sweet? And it was very interesting having the 2 little packets of Jesse James beads. So we could go from pink to green if that's what we preferred to do, or put them both in like we did here with our earrings. So let's turn up for a second. And we're almost at an hour, and we wanted to get off at the proper time so that Heather could come on. And I assume, since I don't know her right now, that she may have popped over to her own channel to get set up. And, well, it looks like I'm pixelating a little bit anyway, so maybe it is time for us to go. And we'll see you tomorrow morning. I will be with my family again, and they will be with me as we work on stuff to get tomorrow. Oh, you are still here, Heather. Okay. Well, we'll see you in a few minutes on your channel, and hope you have something fun planned for us. So I hope you enjoyed making these cute earrings with me. We have our witch's hat and our little witch's wand. One for our good witch, one for our bad witch. So aren't those sweet? So I think they turned out really cute. I hope you enjoyed making them with me. And I hope you enjoyed opening up my SoftFlex Design Challenge Kit with me. Now remember, if you want any of these items, they do have them selling individually on their website starting today. That's softflexcompany.com. Except for the green daggers and the green turquoise. This has been Rose from Rose's Garden, and we'll see you all tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.